What's going on, guys? In this video, I want to show you the one strategy that will not only help you pass more valuations, but it's a current strategy that I use on a day in and day out basis where I don't necessarily even need to come into the open of the New York session to trade this. And pretty much I'd start looking to take trades sometimes during lunch, after lunch, and then kind of wrap it up within an hour's time. The setup that I'm here to show you is staying with the 20 period moving average, which is your 20 simple moving average, looking for those short-term changes in trend over under. Now, again, a lot of people like to say, they don't really like scalping because of negative risk to reward ratios. Guys, you don't have to have too much of a negative risk to reward ratio to make scalping profitable. You can almost operate any scalping strategy on the NASDAQ at a 1-to-1, at least bare minimum. Now, the one footnote that I want to put in here is it's extremely hard to do that off the open. And the reason being is the volatility, the average true range, it's just too much to control. In fact, if you were to just sit back and be patient, kind of do something else, right? For the first hour, even 2 hours of the market, you can essentially slide in the back door during lunch and after lunch and catch beautiful setups where you can make $200, $300, $400, $500 very, very quickly. If you notice, the trend here, this black box that I have, is the first hour of trade. It's the first hour candle. And I'm taking my hour candle from 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now you can see here we start to break over, right? We start to break over this first hour candles range, which is this darker black box that you see on the screen. And what you can do is allow it to break, put in a high, and allow it to pull back. Once you see it pull back, that's your opportunity to say, let's go. So if this was to keep pushing up and pushing up and pushing up, there's no trade until we pull back. So you can see here, we break, and then we pull back. So now that's your indicator to let's go. And once we break that new high, that's when you're going to want to fire in that entry position. 22,226, you're going to get in over that price. And then you can see within 1 minute's time, we shoot up to 235. So you're talking about 8, 9, 10 points. And if you're playing one mini contract looking for 4, 5, 6, 7 points, you're talking about $70, $100, $120 on this potential move. The next setup that you're looking for here is once we start to break, we're looking for a retest of this zone, right? Anytime you break a significant level, whether it's a previous day high, whether it's 30-minute opening range, whether it's initial balance, whether it's the first hour candle, you're always looking for that retest. In this particular situation, we close back below the 20 period moving average. The range is 14 points, okay, on this reason why candle. So if you notice this reason why candle and you know that it's 14 points, adjust your stop loss, adjust your position sizing to fit, right? So if we're looking to give up 14 points on this potential trade here, we're looking for at least 10 to 14 points to the downside. And if you notice, the low of the reason why candle is sitting at 22,230, and within a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes, we shoot down to a price of 22,221, which from here is around 8 to 9 points. Give it a little room to kind of wiggle, goes down to 218 and then 216 and then 215. Guys, you would have taken well over your 10 to 15 points here, risking 1-to-1. Again, the reason why here on this breakout, you're always going to use the previous candle, right? Use the previous candle, or here, depending on if you're getting in at 9:42 Pacific Standard Time or 9:43, use the previous 1 minute candle low as your stop. If you jumped it here, your stop loss is going to be around 5 points. If you jumped it here, your stop loss is going to be around 6.5 points. Again, if you're going to risk 5, 6 points, you're looking for 5, 6 points to the upside. Here's another beautiful after the break, retest, and reclaim of that first hour high. Here is another 20 SMA play, another breakout play over the first hour high. The range is 9.5 points. So you put a stop loss for 10 points, you look for 10 points. Very, very simple. Get in on the confirmation. You sit and draw down for about 4 points for 1 minute and then literally start to scream to the upside, and you would take your full 1-to-1. So again, just because you're scalping does not mean that you need to have a super negative risk to reward ratio. You don't need to risk 20 points to make 2 points on the NASDAQ. You can trade later in the day. That's the golden goose. not trading the open, trading later in the day when the ATR has dropped, when the ATR is controllable, average true range, when the volatility has slowed down a little bit. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to trade with me each and every single day live, make sure to join the Discord. That link, whether you want to be a monthly member or a lifetime member, that link is down in the description box below. Also, there's only 11 hours left, depending on when you're watching this video, for 80% off all Apex evaluations. Use code DANTHONY. You're going to save the best, you're going to get the best rate possible that Apex is offering. That money goes and helps the channel. They throw me like $2 every time someone signs up through using my discount code. So it's not like I'm out here getting rich. It's just supporting the channel, and let me know that you guys actually support the channel. I'll see all of you guys on the next video.